Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. And I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. This reading's for Cancer for the month of January of 2017. I finally get to say that. It seems like last year went by very fast and it drug on and on and on, but it's over. So that's kind of, in one way, a really excellent thing. We get a fresh start. And what I've done for us for the month is I've pulled 4 cards, and I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. We'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together. And I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for you, and it's going to be in your 7th house, and that's public relations, expanded interest, your partners, teammates, allies, like it can be marriage partner, it can be changes in environment. It also said something about open enemies, and I saw a pretty interesting card in here. Maybe that's part of it, but open enemies and grandparents, divorces, marriage, stuff like that, contracts, things along that line. I got an announcement to make before I start, and that's that my husband has a website, and these readings are going out before Christmas, and it's called megatoysplace.com. So go over there and buy all your Christmas toys. It's Amazon affiliate, and you can get all your Amazon discounts and Prime stuff too. I wanted to make an announcement. Any of you that are really interested in the astrological parts of this, I always watch Veroush Tarot. It's Veroosh. She does a really comprehensive astrological and puts it together with the tarot cards. And I am obviously not an astrologer. So because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I will speak as if I'm you. It's the way I talk while I'm doing readings. So all of us Cancers are now Frankie. And Spirit gave me a few words before I started the reading, and they're kind of interesting. I have transformation, abundance, peace, and integrity, and I couldn't quite figure the peace word um, together with the other words until I saw some of these cards here. The first card we have on the bottom of the deck. Now, I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I do believe they'll blend in and out throughout the month, and our overall thing for the month is the Hanged Man. And to me, the Hanged Man is like being in a state of suspended animation between the past and the future, or the past and the future, or the present and the future. It's trying to get a different perspective, looking at things from another viewpoint for whatever reason, uh, maybe with this hangman here and with a couple of these cards in here, maybe we're looking at our past with a different perspective, or perhaps we're trying to get a different perspective on our future. But when we have the hangman, we have intuition. It's like we're taking a time out. It's like we're in between here and we're in between there, and we're in between both worlds, so to speak. And that could be possible maybe because Christmas was crazy. I was thinking about it. This is January. Maybe Christmas was really busy, or, too much partying or whatever, because our first card here is, or too much of everything. First card here is the Four Cups. Let me get that glare off of there for you. Maybe this comes after the Three of Cups, which is the celebration party card. So then we have to sit back in the corner and take a little rest or a reprieve. This card to me is daydreaming. It's like we just sat there and crashed. It's like all this, how it feels is like the build up, um, like like the hangman, that state of suspended animation. It could be like where we crash down and it's the everyday ordeal that we go through just of ordinary life, and we go sit in the corner and just say, okay, I'm done right now. But at the same token, every time I look at this Four Cups, I always see that cup coming out of the out of the cloud, and to me, that's spirit or source handing us something in our contemplation. So we got two cards like that. We have the Hangman, the state of suspended in trance, suspended animation. We have this Four Cups, which is the daydream card, and we're getting given a gift, I feel, with it this month, you know, with that hand offering us a cup coming out of the cloud. It's that in between state. We're an in between during this month, but we're doing it. I believe we're doing it for our own transformation, our own peace, our own integrity. Sometimes we get this Four Cups when it's been pretty trying, you know, or trying time. Now, the next card, maybe that's why the Hangman's here too. Could be December was just a rough one for us, or there was too much going on. Sometimes we'll get this Four Cups card if we had to deal with someone during, you know, this month that is way too much going on. We were dealing with a really trying person or a really trying situation, and we're just taking a break, stepping back and taking a break from the whole entire deal. Now, I believe though, when we do this, we start internalizing with that Hangman, and with which I really believe, because our next card here is the Queen of Cups, right? And the Queen of Cups, I believe, is one of the most intuitive cards in the deck. And this Queen of Cups can be us, because it's a water sign, or someone with a water sign quality, and we're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that would have water sign qualities. But this is someone, male or female, we're all different Cancers, and we're going to put this into whatever area of our lives that it falls. So if it falls in our marriage, this might be our marriage partner, because this is a general reading. It can be male or female, but it's usually someone who's highly psychically developed or in tune, and it's someone who almost always would have our best interest at heart. If I thought of the King of Cups as the fatherly card, I think of the Queen of Cups as the motherly card, which would be us Cancers. We mother everyone and are worried about other people's, you know, problems as much as what we worry of ourselves. A lot of times we don't take care of ourselves because we're too worried, you know, with that. I can't get the glare off of her. Too worried of others. But we have this intuition, and it's getting very highly developed right now. And I believe that because of our next two cards. Now, because remember they said that word peace, right? And I'm thinking transformation and peace and integrity. I believe some of us Cancers have been dealing with some probably heavy duty situations, you know. So right now right now it feels like we're taking this time for transition, whatever that is going to mean to us as individuals. That's the way they're saying it to me, to say to you, because our next card is the Strength card. And when we get the strength card, that means that we have the strength, the courage, the ability, the integrity, like the word they gave us, to overcome anything. And we have an ability to use our past situations, especially with this Four of Cups here card, the Daydream card, to overcome anything that was stepped in our way. You know, overcome it and use it or make it a useful tool for our future. When we have the Strength card, I think that we have become like very in tune with that gut sense. That's what it means to me. Like, I know this is going to happen, or I know this is the way to go. So, a lot of times we don't listen to that. And they're saying if we want peace, if we want tranquility, if we want this transformation, listen to it. Because this month, our intuition, they're saying, is going to override our logical thinking. And it's going to be for the benefit of us. That's exactly how they're saying it. It's going to be for the benefit of us. So if there's something that's bothering us this month, or a situation we've been in that it's time to remove ourselves from, they're saying remove ourselves from it, because we get that transformation then. We get more developed psychically, or more in tune with what spirit wants for us, and I think that's going to benefit us abundantly, is the way they're saying it. So that benefit us abundantly, to me, means it may benefit us financially. You know, let's say this is in our career path. I don't know. Perhaps they made an offer, and intuitively I know they pay more for that job. I'm going to go with that gut feeling versus, go with well, logically they just offered me this and there's no more blah, 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 and talk myself out of it. Or let's say I have a decision to make. Remember, this hangman is our overall thing. So I have a decision that I'm going to make. Maybe I lucked out and I got two people that love me, and it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, or two boyfriends, two girlfriends, and I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to go, no matter what is presented to me in my face, what I'm seeing as a fact, I'm going to make that choice based on my gut instinct, the end result. If I went with this person, my own gut instinct, my own intuition, end result, I'd marry that one, because that would bring me peace. That would bring me in abundance. Maybe the other one is the one that's rich and famous, but this one's the one that's going to bring me that sense. I'm just trying to think of examples I can give for that transformation process. It's just, we're running. I always like to think of this, or I say, I'm flying by the seat of my pants, Cancer. It's like I'm doing it as it comes, and the whole entire time I'm just doing it. I have the strength to do it. I'm doing it from that gut instinct, and I'm moving forward. If something's not right, it's not right. I'm moving. I'm going with the flow. I'm stepping into abundance. I'm transforming. I'm going to decide with this Daydream card what's important to me. And that Queen of Cups is if she is me, and then I'm going to develop myself spiritually, because that may be my next step after all this hectic chaos, and I may be, they just said, try to be impartial. Remember, suspended animation here with this Hangman card. Want to be impartial in my decisions. I may be involved in something that was really rough for me, because our final card here is the Tower card. And usually with the Tower card, people think of this is a horrible card, you know, everything crashed all around me and fell over, right? And burned to the ground, lightning struck it. Yeah, we even got good old lightning bolts in there. But intuitively, if this Tower card comes, it's something I knew was coming. And if I'm deconstructing this Tower, I'm deconstructing it, let me put it that way, for an absolute reason. I am rebuilding it because the foundation wasn't solid to begin with. The Tower is a type of spiritual leveling off, is how it feels. It's like everything around me fell apart for a while, and I'm in that process of following my gut instinct from now on, because I knew when this situation was coming to a head, and there it was. So at some point, either at the, you know, like towards the end of December maybe, you know, this situation could have come into each of our lives, or maybe the Tower is, I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm moving on, you know, because when we have, what I was thinking about, seventh house, and that's your face-to-face relationships. So what they're saying is, if something or someone around us wasn't appropriate for our future, because we're in with that hangman, then deconstruct it, follow the gut instinct, use our strength card to just change it, transform it, change it. You know, if there's a way, well, usually with the Tower too, if there's a way to dissipate that kind of energy, you know, I would dissipate it. That anger, crazy energy, maybe just something simple. My mate needs more attention. My partner needs more attention. My job might this month need more attention. But when I see that Tower card, I always feel the need to not allow others to take advantage of me. Because as cancers, we're very nourishing, nurturing is the word I want to say, probably nourishing people too. That's the word that was coming out of my mouth. But it feels like this month, the nourishment is for our own selves. That's exactly how they're putting it. You know, so they said it again. The nourishment is for our own selves. Um, we, as cancers, we've been going through a lot of crazy circumstances that actually half the time aren't even of our own making. You know, we get drug into it because we're caregivers. So they're saying if we want spiritual transformation, we're to take it for our own selves this month, because we've been through a lot of change. There's going to be a lot more change, and we want it to benefit us, like our abundance, our movement forward in our lives. So the way these cards are falling, you know, get a different perspective on what's going on. You know, look at it from a different angle, and maybe we'll understand it a lot better. So they're not saying be selfish. They're not saying, because a lot of times as cancers, we think we're being selfish. You know, if we are thinking of ourselves, we don't ever only think of ourselves as cancers. We never do it. It's just not even a possibility for the most part. We are very giving, very clairvoyant, very I'll be there for you emotionally, you know, type people, or givers. They're saying give it to yourself, right? we would never just think of ourselves. That's the end of the story. I don't know what they are telling us. That daydream card, they just brought that back to us again. They just brought it back to us again. So transformation of our own lives is very important this month. We're in between, we're in that state of suspended animation. Take that time to daydream. And where else better to do it than fresh air? That's our card. So that's like walk away, get out there, take a walk by myself. Maybe I'm inundated with so many others. Dramas, if we have that tower card, maybe it's not even my own. Sometimes it could be my own drama going on around me too. Walk away from it. Go daydream in a corner about what I'm going to bring because I got that little time. When we get the hangman, we have that time to make the wise decision and choice for our own selves. And they're saying, take it. It said, your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend some time outside today as near as Mother Nature's cradle as possible and open your curtains, your windows to refresh your home as well. Because they did say when I was reading about that, uh, they said changes in environment. That go with that seventh house stuff. That fresh air would come into it too. If we want to bring light, like internally, maybe we have to walk away from all of those external things that are going on. It's important, Cancer, because I just opened this little book up to it without even looking down. So it is important. We're in a transformative period, and maybe some of us, maybe we had a rough time, going through the last several months or whatever. All of us Cancers had a pretty tough 2016. Right now, that's altering or changing. Sometimes we get stuck in that past energy. I don't want to be stuck. They're saying, the angels sent this card to you because you need some fresh air. You've been indoors far too long. Your body and soul crave some oxygen. Open up the windows in your home and office to air them out. Then go outside yourself and breathe deeply. If you live in the city, make an escape to the country as soon as possible to breathe some much needed fresh air. Keep plenty of live plants in your home or office to ensure the steady circulation of air. And I believe that it's not just air, it's like the breath of life, taking it for ourselves, taking that little bit of time, because we are nurturers. Just, it's not selfish, it's self-preservation. It says exercise outdoor, get some sunshine, or travel to a sunny environment and spend time around trees or plants. Reconnect with nature. They're saying transformation this month, and bring some fresh air into a stale situation or a relationship, because they're saying with this tower card, this is something if we chose to look, we could have saw it was coming anyhow, or if we've already dealt with it. All in all, it feels really good. It's if we follow our gut instinct, take that time, that state of suspended animation, to make the choices and decisions, right, that are going to benefit us. But do them right now. It's not just logic, it's trust my gut. Because anytime a Cancer goes against their gut instinct, it usually comes back and bites them in the butt later on. Well, Cancer, that's our reading for January, and this is my little Christmas tree. It's not a big red bow on my head. But I want to tell all of you, thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes and for your comments. I read each and every one of them and I truly appreciate them. I do not get a lot of time to write you back, but when I do, I sit down and write as many of you as I can at one time. But I want to tell you thank you for all of you that I've met doing readings through doing these YouTube videos. It's truly been an honor to serve you. And I also want to say thank you to all the people that I've met through this 27 years doing this work. I've had a good job and actually absolutely excellent life. So for those of you that just want to know more about me, all the information is down below the screen, or if you'd like to schedule an appointment with me, all of the information is over there on the website about how to do that. And hopefully I will be back here and see you all next month. So bye bye.